I'm really happy with the way that my smile looks now. I feel confident when I meet people that I can smile at them and not have the problem that I had prior. I had an injury when I was in the Army that caused me to lose most of my front teeth. They had to go ahead and replace it with a bridge. At that time, the technology, implant technology, didn't really exist. And so the bridge was kind of ugly, and I had a lot of bone loss from where they had to pull the teeth out. And so there was a huge black gap underneath the back of my teeth. So basically I had a tooth and two teeth that were in the bridge and a big black space. And every time I would meet somebody, the first basic thought in my mind would be, well, if I smile at this person, they're gonna ask me what's in your teeth, because that was the question that I got the most often, is what is that that's stuck in your teeth? And I was real unhappy with it. It was a moment of shame for me, if you will. Something that when I met somebody that was an instant, is this going to make me feel bad if I smile at this person? Or are they gonna think less of me, type of a thing. Now that I have the implants, I'm confident with the way that my smile looks. I can smile all the way up. Dr. Huenergardt was able to go in even with the bone loss and make special implants that went up actually into where the bone loss was and covered the problem. And I feel confident and happy again when I meet somebody. I'm right there with the handshake and the smile, and it feels great. Painful relative to not being able to smile for 20 years? No, not at all. I would have implant surgery again any day to change the result of how I felt every time I wanted to smile at somebody and didn't have the ability to do that. This is an investment that I made in my smile. Some people spend 20 grand on a watch. I wanted my smile to look good again. I wanted my face to be what it could be again, and that's why. I just wanted to say that anybody that comes into this clinic, don't be afraid of Dr. Huenergardt. The man is a genius. He will match the teeth. It will look great. When you walk out of here, people will never know that you have other than real teeth in your mouth.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I always kept my mouth closed when I was told to smile. I was ashamed of my teeth. Now I'm proud of them. I have a full set of permanent teeth. I have a full set of permanent teeth, upper and lower. I eat anything I want. I eat apples, I eat corn on the cob, I eat steak. I had dentures above and below, which were always in danger of slipping out. I was very limited as to what I could eat. I hated my appearance. I hated the dysfunction of the dentures. I was always afraid they would slip out. I made a sound that made me sound like an old person, like this, with dentures. It was miserable. Now I don't worry about that ever. Denture wearers experience a mild depression every night when they take their teeth out and drop them in the glass. I don't anymore. I'm happy to get up in the morning and smile and just brush my teeth like I'm a young person again. Denture wearers are always at risk of their denture breaking or coming loose and embarrassing them at best, or being dysfunctional where they can't eat properly. Denture wearers have no idea how much better they would feel with permanent implants. They're permanent, they're nice looking, they give me the freedom to eat anything I want. I was miserable with dentures for at least 20 years. I wasn't confident that the technology and the techniques were as well developed when it was offered to me in the past. When I came here to Dr. Huenergardt, I felt confident that he'd be able to install these things and not injure me or hit a nerve or any of the things I had been warned off about in the past by dentists who sold me dentures. For the good, what surprised me was how perfectly it turned out. I have never had extensive dental work that was complete. There was always something that had to be fixed or didn't quite work. This is fault-proof. This just, you start it, it runs perfectly, case closed.
I absolutely love my smile. It's the smile I've always wanted my whole entire life. When I was 12 years old, I shattered my 2 front teeth coming out of a swimming pool, and I've had caps basically my whole entire life. And then one day, about 3 years ago, my caps were failing. They wouldn't stay in, and they were loosen up. I saw Dr. Huenergardt on the Wellness Channel, and I really liked his personality, and that's when I realized that it was time. So I'm sitting at home one day watching TV, and Dr. Huenergardt came on the Wellness Channel. After watching his interview, I realized that he was the one I wanted to correct my smile. I knew that I needed to get implants because my teeth have been bad since I was 12 years old because I had shattered them in an accident. And he gave me the smile that I absolutely love. I wanted since I was 12 years old. So he's changed the way my teeth look. They look very natural, and I would do it again tomorrow to get this smile. I never got compliments on my smiles when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I get compliments all the time. People just say, "God, you have such a beautiful smile." And I'm so thankful that not only did Dr. Huenergardt give me a beautiful smile, but it doesn't look like they're fake teeth. They look very natural, and for the first time in my life, I'm very comfortable with smiling. It's emotional for me to talk about because when you shatter your teeth or you have an accident at such a young age, you know, you're hitting puberty, you're supposed to be dating, and you're very self-conscious on what your smile and your teeth look like. And you know, now that I'm older and I have that smile that I've wanted for over 20 years, Dr. Huenergardt gave that to me, and that's why it is emotional. They're happy tears, not sad. What attracted me to coming to Dr. Huenergardt is he's very down to earth, very personable, and he explains what he's going to do. The procedure, you feel like he's more of a friend than your dentist. I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Huenergardt. Like I said, he gave me the smile that I've always dreamed of, always admired, that other people had that I didn't have. And you know, I felt like I got robbed from my smile at such a young age, and he gave that back to me. So I'd like to say thank you. So my own son now sees Dr. Huenergardt too, and I brought him here because after getting braces, he just had these very large gums that hit his teeth. And I didn't want my son to have to go through the same self-esteem issues that I had to go through as a child. And Dr. Huenergardt's already lasered and fixed my son's teeth, and he has a beautiful smile now.
I probably went 10 years without smiling fully because I was very conscious, and my teeth were just falling apart into my mouth. At times I'd have to get them out. I'd have a job, or I'd have to excuse myself and then come back when the tooth was already in the wastebasket. I tell people I don't like dentists. Ever since I was a child, if they hurt me, I bite them. And I think Dr. Huenergardt is great because he gave me Novocaine and pulled all my teeth. And I never had to take a pain pill, nothing. And he ended up doing one by my sinus cavity. I no longer have sinus headaches. I'm so happy. That's plus the fact I can smile now.
I had absolutely no teeth on the top, so I went to Dr. Huenergardt. He fitted me with a set of implants, which involves 6 implants, and now I have a full set. I can eat steak, I can eat corn, I can eat apples, I can eat anything that requires a bite, even a simple thing like a hot dog. Absolutely no pain. There's no pain to it. He gives you a sedative. You're practically 2/3 asleep during the whole thing, and you know, before you know it, he's sitting you up in the chair and you're ready to go. Yes, I wish I'd have done it 5 years before. But this particular method was only developed in 4 years ago, so I've got the latest in implants. If you're missing teeth, go in and get yourself an appraisal and have Dr. Huenergardt give you a good idea of what the whole procedure will be. And you'll be quite amazed at the whole process, really. Don't wait. Get it done.